Hey guys, it's Dr. J. I'm up in the lab and I'm not wearing one of my shoes. Okay? No shoe on one of my feet today. So what in the world is going on? And why wouldn't I be wearing a shoe? And what are we studying? Okay? We're going to talk about it. So we've been learning about friction, right? And friction is the force that keeps things from sliding. So right now, this wooden block isn't sliding off of this piece of metal, this coated piece of metal, because friction is holding it in place. And I can tilt it a little bit, right? And the block still won't slide off. But if I tilt it too much, eventually the block will start to slide, okay? And it turns out that we can learn something fundamental about the friction between this block and this metal ramp, okay? If we determine the angle at which the block starts to slide. It doesn't slide at this angle, it slides at that angle. What's that angle? Okay. So you're going to use your protractor, just like we did last time, to measure that angle for several different items. You're going to use the metal ramp each time. Okay. So this is the thing that you're going to tilt each time, but you're going to see the angle at which this wooden block slides. You're going to see the angle at which a nitrile glove starts to slide. And this one, you got to be careful. Okay. I'll put this guy on here. And when I tilt him, he starts to slide very slowly once he actually starts, okay? It's a very slow start. So you've really got to be careful to make sure that you're noticing when that nitrile glove starts to slide, okay? So be really careful with that measurement. You're gonna get a piece of foam, all right? This piece of foam, it slides pretty early, maybe a little earlier than the wood does. And then I really wanted us to test rubber. So I took off my shoe, okay? So this is one of Dr. J's J's, okay? If you don't believe me, I mean, look, I represent, okay? So here we go. So I'm just trying to I washed this thing off with water. That's the thing. I think the best move you could actually make is to just wipe this thing down with a wet paper towel. Don't use one of the wipes, those little wipey things, because it'll leave like a foamy residue on the bottom of your shoe. You don't want that. Just get a paper towel, get it kind of damp, okay? And just wipe down the bottom of your shoe so that the rubber, not some dirt on the bottom of the shoe, but that the rubber contacts the ramp, okay? So I'm gonna put my J up here, all right? Good old J1. I'm just tilting this thing. That is some serious friction, yo. Whoop, whoop. Yes, that is serious. Woo-hoo. Wow, that is some straight up friction. Holy Toledo. Okay, so remember, you've got to measure the angle. And the way that you do it is by, what I would do is I would say to myself, okay, here's this thing here, and I'm gonna put this bad boy on my desk here, right? And I'm gonna tilt this thing until it starts to slide. Now it's sliding. I'm gonna hold the angle. Then I get this guy over and I bring him straight up off the desk. I don't tilt him one way or the other. I just bring him straight off the desk. I put that little corner right in the hole there, and then I can see what that angle is, okay? And that angle for me right now is measuring right about 22 degrees. Okay, that measures 22 degrees. I can see that, okay, and I'll kind of hold it up. It was right there, okay? There's my, whoop, whoop, whoop. There's my 20. My 20 is right there, okay? And so it was right there at 22 degrees, all right? So that was the scoop, okay? So once you got your information, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it into your spreadsheet. Let me show you the spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet is partially, constructed for you, except you're going to do each trial, okay? You're going to do each item 3 times, all right? So you're going to measure the degree, okay? 3 different times for the wooden block, for the nitrile glove, for the foam piece, and for the shoe, okay? And then you're going to calculate an average. So this average you have to type in yourself, okay? And you're going to go average from left to right. So this one, for instance, you would say equals average, okay? C6, because that's that cell right there. And then colon, okay? C, or not C, but F F6, okay? Because we're going from left to right. So C6, we're going to F6, okay? And then you would hit enter and it would put your average in there for you, okay? So that's how you compute that average. The other thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and get the mass of everything, okay? You're gonna calculate that, you're gonna take the mass using your scale, all right? So use your, actually, yeah, use your balance to calculate the mass of everything. So we're gonna have every group's gonna get a scale is what it comes down to. I've got scales for everybody. So you're all gonna get a balance, right? My shoe here has a mass. Okay, I calculated this so you can see. I've already set this guy up. Come on, bro. So you can see this thing's balancing just right. And what is this guy? This is 387.68. 387.68 grams. That's how much one of these J1s weighs. Or sorry, that's the mass of one of these J1s. That's how much mass one of these J1s has, okay? And then you're gonna calculate the weight. That's just equal to 9.8 times the mass. Okay, so 9.8 times G6. And I'll go ahead and put this one in here for you. So the program will handle that for you. And let me fix the border because we want everything to look nice. Boom. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and make that one blue tinted. So you'll know not to overwrite it. Okay, and I'll make this guy blue tinted as well. So you'll know not to overwrite it. Okay, so those ones you don't overwrite. Okay, everything else you're gonna all these cells here. Okay, you're gonna enter values into. All right, so I've also got a written procedure for you, so you can follow the written procedure, or you can watch this this lab procedure again. Okay, this video again if you have any questions. But as always, okay. Oh, one last thing actually. So once you've entered all of that information, once you've gotten your trials done and you've put in your mass values, the weight will be calculated for you, as will the coefficient of static friction, okay? And so why did I do the weight calculation the way that I did? And what in the world is the coefficient of static friction, okay? Those are things that we will discuss next time, okay? Next time. But for today, and as always, good luck. And may all of the forces be with you.